approve of this. Yes.
So now that we're actually recording, can I have that quote again, please? I want the quote from Gale, and I want Sorsha's answer to that quote.
I was saying, Heinrich, you don't you dare die. And remember, I've already death-warded you. I'm not above putting you on a leash.
But that's my job.
There it is. That's the tension that I wanted last episode. Anyhow, welcome back. Just so that everybody is clear, as Vroon, you are locked into this bronze sphere with a chair that is a bit uncomfortable to your size, and there are levers within on the armrests. The door or the hatch has basically sort of in a sense sealed its way shut into, and sort of a hiss of air, sort of pneumatic locking mechanism.
I also can't see what's going on outside of it.
You cannot see what's going on, no. So what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to leave you there, but you of course are not. You are within the sphere. Are we okay with that? But I'm not going to remove your vision to your token or whatever.
No, that's fine.
I think the last vision you see is just Heinrich saying, no.
Right. And at the moment where it shuts, the white ball, the white sphere representing Toril explodes, and a fiendish silhouette just rushes out. For those who are following at home, this is a Nikoloth. So neither demon nor devil. These are the neutral evil fiends.
Nikolaj.
Nikoloth.
That's what I said, Nikolaj.
Yes, Nikolaj Kane. Yes.
I was doing Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
Well, the good thing is that Laryl saw everything happen at the same time.
That is true. So at the same time, Heinrich is seeing this. Laryl is definitely seeing this. So Sorsha, you are very much aware. And I believe there's maybe a moment where Gale, you maybe have your arm on her shoulder, or to make sure that she knows that you're there. And Sorsha just grabs your arm in the start.
I will frantically start pushing the levers, buttons, things.
Okay. So
don't invoke any more things, please.
What I'm going to ask is for everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yep.
What? Wait.
So, Heinrich, you are not surprised because of your feet. Vroon, I would say you're not surprised because you're not reacting to the Nikoloth. You're actually reacting to the sphere. And so you're trying to push all the buttons to get out. Sorsha and... Wow! Sorsha's initiative.
Yep, natural 20, even though...
But you are considered surprised. So we'll, but you'll be the first one to act on the end. And so, Heinrich, Sorsha, and Gale, you are definitely considered surprised. Heinrich, you are not because you got that feat, which most likely is going to save your life. So, let's see. Okay. Right. So, Heinrich, let's start with you then.
I I goes down. I give 1 second to Laryl, so I know people are coming. And I say like, okay. I slam my hand on the ground, and I'm going to cast Hold Monster against it.
Okay.
Good call.
Good call, indeed. Yeah.
And that is, I'm gonna check. That is, blah 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 blah. That is a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
And if it succeeds, I'm gonna cast Silvery Barb so it rolls again.
Let's get
just to give you a heads up if it succeeds.
the creature. Wisdom. Oh, that's a 12. The creature basically shatters and falls to the floor. This is a creature that you could fit and drive this creature in around like a mech. Right? It is that big. And it is, as it's sort of shaking its wings, wandering a bit, maybe sort of a bit dazed, which, considering its low initiative. And you can notice that it has this very great sort of with a silvery sheen axe. It's got sort of wicked edged to its blade. And it looks at you. Its eyes go wide, its smile opens larger than it should, and that's when you hit it with the Hold Monster, and it just looks at you, like the immobile as a gargoyle.
And I'm gonna take a little step back.
So
and I am
definitely wait. I'm going to hold monster is how long?
That is 1 minute, and just for the flair of it, because we don't know whatever is going to happen, I'm going to do a meta magic extended spell that has become now 2 minutes of Hold Monster.
Oh, okay.
So with a little golden glow of his eyes, you see that it even reinforces the Hold Monster spell. And I am going to scream as loud as I can, Gale! Sorsha! Help!
Okay. Vroon, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to find buttons to.
Could you roll me 2d6, please?
2d6. There it is.
Okay. So as you start
5
moving,
or 3 and a 2, I'm not sure.
I know. An interesting happens if you get a double. As you start moving the levers around, pushing the buttons, you can see on the inside sort of lights up, and you can see different sort of rings, basically, with large luminous dots, where representing either the main celestial bodies. And they seem to be shifting, and you start understanding that when you move certain levers or move certain buttons or whatnot, you move these rings closer or further apart. Basically representing the orbits of the celestial things.
Yeah.
Sometimes those rings can sort of... You see that the rings can sort of crisscross at some point.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically your turn. On the outside, Heinrich, the sphere has activated itself again, and the rings start spinning, moving, stopping, and in sort of erratic directions, as you can see the shattered sphere of Toril sort of moving about like a jagged light bulb, moving about on these rings as well. Gale. That was. So you are surprised. The Nikolov. Hold monster. Is there a save at the end of a turn or what or not?
I am going to check that right now. At the end of each turn, the target can make another wisdom saving
Right,
throw.
okay.
On a success, the spell ends.
Right. So what it's going to do is it is stuck. It is going to start to sort of try and vibrate and try to move to break its break the save, break the hold. That is an 18.
Silvery barbs again.
D20. That's a 10. It is still held.
I'm gonna click on silvery barbs that I used my reaction on.
Right.
those.
Who you can give advantage.
Give yourself advantage.
I give myself advantage.
That is very good. Okay. By the way, you are currently under. There you go. Let's see. I need to triage these things.
And that is, oh yeah, that's still a concentration check. Yeah.
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 Sorsha, it is now your turn. You can see through. You've seen this through Laryl. I'm guessing you go back into your own senses.
Before that, I need to check something real quick. Okay. I will use Leroll to deliver a spell.
Okay.
We touch, right?
Yes. And I'm hesitating between two spells, but
To give you an extra, because the creature is paralyzed, cannot move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Just so you know.
yeah, but Sorsha's reaction is not gonna be to damage the thing first, it's gonna be to protect you. And since you're holding the monster, I think she will cast protection against evil and good on you, which will give disadvantage to the fiend on everything towards you, basically.
Interesting.
It was either that or invisibility, but
No, you've
you're
done
gonna
it
use
well.
you're gonna use spells, so, and I'm not sure that thing can't just swing its
Yeah.
way to you. So yeah, protection against evil and good, which
Protection
protects
grants several
you from
benefits.
fiends.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Creatures,
cast it in VT.
creatures of those types have disadvantage
Yeah.
against attack rolls. Cannot be charmed or frightened.
Where is it?
Right, it does mention as if it had cast. Because the problem is familiar, and because protection from evil and good has a material component that is consumed.
Yes.
So technically, that means that you would have to put the silver or the holy water onto the person you are touching. Laryl does not have that component in its possession. For this, I will allow it.
Okay.
But because
It's
I like the it is
It's
clear.
unclear.
It is clear, but in this case, I have no precedent, and and I like the idea. I really like the idea that you're putting this in, and so I will allow it.
Thank you.
But I would have to sort of look up for next time to try and do this. So protection from evil and good, you say?
Yes,
this
I
right here.
displayed it.
Yep. Disadvantage against attack roll. Right. Yeah, I cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Yep. Yeah, we did that. So holy water, powdered silver,
And
and
on
iron.
any saving throw that he would inflict on Heinrich.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So- So yeah, she would use that spell. Snap out of it. And warn Gale like Fiend. And I can't use another spell. That's even if it's a bonus action, right?
Don't worry, don't worry. Only a cantrip.
So I will use my bonus action to make Leroy attack.
Oh no, it's 10 minutes. So that's actually.
Because he has advantage. Like, let's roll, baby.
He does not necessarily have advantage. Because
Well,
these are not attacks.
If Laryl would bite, for example,
Yeah,
if it
he
would
would
do a
have
chomp
advantage.
attack, then would have advantage, but not the eye stalks. They are ranged attacks, so they don't have advantage.
No,
Oh.
they're not even attacks. They're saving throws.
Oh, there's still saving
Oh,
throws, so
okay.
there you go.
Well, then bite.
No,
Well,
however,
it's
what-
1d1. It's stupid.
What is the not the bite? First of all, you cannot do the bite because he's a familiar, and familiars cannot attack.
Okay.
The eye stalks are something different. Remind me which saving throws does the held monster automatically fail?
Oh,
I think it's dexterity
right.
and
I
strength.
think it's dexterity. Yes.
Dexterity and strength saving throws.
Okay, so what are 1 and 2?
It's wisdom, both of them.
Both of them for wisdom. Okay, so
Yes.
I'll run the wisdom for both.
Yeah, roll bad. Frost ray would have been nice.
So that's a 12 and an 18.
Okay, so it has advantage.
Yes?
Okay.
It is a fiend. It is
Fiend
magic
are-
resistance. Magic resistance.
Okay. So nothing.
Okay. Laryl's lick. Heinrich, you've just been licked by Laryl into protected from evil and good. It is now your turn.
He's helping you.
I am going to repeat against myself. They know they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. He's gonna check his pocket. Yeah, no, not this, not this, not this. He's gonna break concentration, and he's just like, right. And then he's gonna grab a tiny silver whistle with a bone to the end, and he's gonna say, "Okay," and I'm gonna call. Your master needs you again, and I'm gonna cast Mordekainen's Faithful Hound next to the demon.
Is it a concentration spell?
Nope,
think it's
I
only,
checked. No, I checked it because it is.
What's
you
the
know what?
casting
I'm
time?
gonna. It is casting time 1 action, and it's a duration of 8 hours. I'm gonna put it in GTT.
Yeah. Yep. I've D&D Shorts mentioned this exact combo a few days ago as taping up this video. So I will get a. Do I have a hound somewhere? I think I should have one.
I think we actually had a picture of it also that we discussed in Visual 8. Yeah, Visual 8. We have the picture of the dog that I wanted to choose. What was the name again of it? Because
No, I'm pretty sure that it was in another game. Visual
It's-
8s, you've got there's a.
in Visual 8
Giant
we have
dog and
the giant dog, and that is the hound of the Thunderstaff family that I imagine.
Oh, I do not have a token for that yet. So I will. I think it's in the grave shift. There we go. I will place this one here for now.
Yeah.
Can you see it? No, not yet. Come on. Come on, Pooch.
Whoa!
Nope, not you.
Oh, that's a lovely shadow puppy.
Yeah. I'm guessing you place it. Where do you place it?
I put it here.
Okay.
Just here next to it. Perfect. And
Right.
because we're gonna do this correctly, at the start of each of my turns, the hound attempts to bite.
Okay, so it's on your turn.
So technically, if we do it fully correctly, I cast it.
Yes.
So it's next turn normally. Because the
no,
dog
it's at
just
the start of your turn. Yeah.
the dog just arrived to do it fully correctly.
You know what? I'm going to give it vision, and I'm going to give it to controlled by. Where are you, Vroon? Here we go.
What? Oh, I get to be a doggy?
No, as in I'm going to move Vroon out of the way.
Oh.
But so that you can still see what's going on.
Aww.
There you go.
You wanted to be petted?
And because it's my turn, my reaction came back also, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So
By the
everything
way,
is
how are you? Do you have a light source?
nugget.
You
That's
have
always
nuggets.
the
Yeah, you
nugget
have
is always in my
nuggets.
pocket.
I
You
think.
have nugget.
I mean, my glow globe is probably still just floating just outside the.
He has. Well, it's with you. I'll say this. It's with you.
Yeah, okay.
But Heinrich has a light source, so the question doesn't. Yeah.
A very good point. Oh, I'm gonna thank my sister after this one. Oh.
However, Vroon, I will have you roll the dice for the doggy. Yes,
Okay.
when we get to that. Vroon, it is your turn. Can you please roll me 2d4?
Can I like? I mean, you said that there was intersections.
Yeah.
Can I try to joystick them to
Oh,
to the same point?
to the oh, yeah. Sure. Make me a. Huh. Yeah. Roll me 2d4. Let's see.
Right.
Let's see how this goes. Or-
Dice 2d4.
There we go.
Two.
You manage to you manage to basically create a conjunction, right? As you move one of sort of this strange looking asteroid figure along with the moon of Toril, they match up, and then the inside of the sphere goes bright white. Could you roll me a D100, please?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Be careful, don't go exploding things outside.
This always cool shit always happens.
Okay.
With the hundreds.
You don't. As you see, it goes bright white. The light sort of shimmers and falls like stars to the ground, revealing the night sky inside. You're still inside. But what you do not hear, you do not perceive, but Heinrich, you notice this, where the sun, the sphere, the spiked sphere sun, the spiked sun sphere breaks open, sort of opens up, and a shower of golden coins fall out from it.
What?
Ding ding ding!
Jackpot?
Yeah, weird, but yeah.
And it's that moment where, as you're staring off to this
wait,
Nikoloth
I
who's
can smell
looking
that.
at you, and
I
just
can smell that gold.
yes, you can. No, actually, no, you wouldn't, because it's the sphere is
I'm
airtight.
hermetically sealed.
Yeah, but
That would have been so cool.
Money.
I think I would think that maybe you would somehow. You know, there's
Okay.
you're pulling, and then there's a chilling or something along those lines. There's a noise. or
I'm
whatnot.
guessing it would be falling on the dome that I'm in. Like I hear the noise of.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Ting, 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 ting,
I would
ting,
actually,
ting, ting, ting.
yeah. You hear sort of an impact, but Heinrich, you're looking at this huge. I don't even. What are they? The Nikoloths. They're part of they're Yugoloths. So you're looking at this huge Yugoloth, wanting and with his axe raised, and all of a sudden just and going. The fuck? Gale, you're up.
That is going to be one spell cast. Where are you? 10 minutes, yeah. And it's a pretty quick movement, yeah, right. So Gale is gonna cast Fly on herself.
Okay.
And rush over.
So just give me a second here because 30 feet.
I've got 60-foot movement with the flying spell. If I
Right, but yeah, but
correctly.
you're moving up, so that does carry movement as well. Whatnot.
Okay.
I would say add another 10 feet. No, so you are not going through that tunnel at full pace.
Okay.
You are large.
What's that thing in the middle there?
Most likely.
It's the pentagon from earlier. That's
What?
Blocking the view, the thing. It's
it's blocking blocking the way.
Oh, this should be actually the other way. There we go.
What? No.
No.
There's part of a token right in the middle of the tunnel.
There's nothing there. Doesn't matter.
That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna update on my side then.
So it took you about 40 feet to get here. So you have another
20 then.
20, so 10 feet into the tunnel.
Okay,
So you can move one more square up.
just a second. Okay. And there... Alright. So that's an action. I used my action. I still have my movement, so I still have my bonus action. Don't think I can do a lot more. Yeah, no. Heinrich, you'll have to hold on for one more turn and I'll be there.
I'll do my best.
It is going to be the Nikoloth's turn. Wisdom saving throw with advantage. That's a 12. Once again, why do I even bother? Sorsha, you're up.
Well, she is there. Let me measure.
Once again, you do not have view on what's going on, except through barrel.
Yeah. She's but she snapped out of it.
Mhm.
She's gonna miss the step away across.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
Can I get through?
No, you can't get through Gale.
Okay.
I mean, you're currently a small creature, right?
Yeah.
So you do not take any penalty about moving through this, but unfortunately Gale is literally not stuck, but she's sort of moving along, so there is no way for you to really go through.
Through the legs?
Make me an acrobatics check.
Fair. I think a
Yep.
natural 20 would do the trick.
Which means it only costs you difficult terrain. So you misstepped at the entrance. So that would be 5, 10, 15 to get to the other side of Gale. 15 to
Okay.
here, and then you can 20 and to get to the Nikolath.
Okay.
I mean, depending on how high this tunnel is, it's not wide, but we could just stack.
It's
Yeah, I
dwarf-
mean,
no, the reason why is that you are doubled over, right? You are
Yeah.
a high rectangle in a short square.
Okay, yeah.
I think Sorsha is gonna move up. Will crouch so Gale can move past her. Like, she's small, and so if she wants to come in, she can.
Yeah, you'll just lay flat on the ground, actually.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you put yourself prone, yes.
If I put myself prone, I will probably be a bit more like that. So I'm out of reach if the bad one is, getting
Right
out
now,
of.
the Nikolath's attention is fully on the puny mage that has been immobilizing him.
Sure. But I will still attack him. It needs to be. Oh, yeah, it needs to be contact attack, so never mind.
Okay.
I am going with the rapier.
Okay.
Fuck it.
21 definitely hits. So
That is a critical hit
That
also.
is a critical roll. So in roll in beyond 20, you can click basically and force a critical attack.
Okay, how?
So in at the bottom of the on roll 20, at the bottom of the chat where you have the send button, you have that blue
Yeah.
right? So click on that, and you should have an option to
Force critical roll.
force critical roll,
Okay.
and then you can hit just hit the damage on D&D Beyond.
Okay. Plus there will be like the burning green
We'll
flame
do
blade
that
and
manually.
everything.
Yeah. It's a fiend. It doesn't take fire damage.
Okay.
No, actually it does. Okay. This one does.
Okay, so I'm gonna add to it.
So, 13 piercing, 1 radiant, and 4 cold.
Where is my green flame blade?
Okay, so this gets complicated again. So it takes 13, 14, it takes 15 damage from the attack.
So the green flame blade is 2d8. I'm gonna just roll the 2d8.
Okay, first
Is it
slash.
doubled? Is it doubled?
Yes, it will be
2d8?
doubled. So 2d8. So actually, if it's 2d8 damage, or
Yes, it's 2d8.
so roll another 2d8.
Okay.
Nice.
Well.
So it will take 13 fire damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice. Yep.
I mean, it's basically you stab, there's a sizzle of flame, and you've seen fiends before, right? And so there's a moment where you're going, wait, why is this one burning?
I'm not over actually. I add the radiant damage.
The radiant... No, it's already been
It's
thrown
already...
in.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, it's been thrown in.
Okay.
Oh, wait, because... 1d8 plus 6. Oh, it didn't. Actually, it did not. So, it did not actually roll the critical. So, so the d8. So that's another 4. Could you roll another d8 for me, please? For your
Sure.
piercing damage. Because it just ignored the critical for some reason. So another 7. Okay. Okay. Nice. Very nice shot. Against a paralyzed creature.
Yep.
No honor. No honor whatsoever.
When did I say that Sorsha had any honor? She had love. But honor? No.
Fair. Heinrich.
I am going to scream very loudly, Dante, bite! And I'm gonna use my doggy is going to do a biting attack.
Right. So what's the attack? Because this is going to be Vroon is rolling for the doggy.
That's a spellcasting ability modifier plus my proficiency modifier, so that's a +9 that you can
Okay.
attack with.
D20 plus 9. By the way, Sorsha, does your rapier have a specific thing that can add additional damage?
I guess the radiant is also blinding.
Oh, right.
I
Sorry.
think
Yeah.
Genie's Wrath, the Radiant, and the Green Flame Blade is all it has. It's already not bad. I could have coated it with poison, but I did not.
Right. No. So the sword has 3 charges. When you hit a creature with an attack roll using the sword, you can expend one of the charge to regain a number of hit points equal to the extra radiant damage the sword has dealt. And while you're hoarding the sword, you can use the bonus action to cut it to basically put out light.
Yes.
Okay, so there's no extra damage, but if you had expended 1 point, you could have life stealed basically. But that could be for someone.
Which is not a bad option, actually.
Hmm.
Like, I'm not full health.
Okay. No, do you want to spend the charge? You would get
Yes.
back. You would get back a total of 5 hit points.
Well, one charge
sounds good.
spent. It's yeah.
Vroon, that is with a 19. That is a hit.
My dear Vroon, you can roll 4d8, please.
Technically, you would have had advantage. You want to roll another d20 to see if you hit it. You make it a crit. Oh no, you make
Sure.
it a crit anyways.
Yeah.
So
All right,
there's
yeah.
It's a critical hit anyway, so it's a 4d8 critical hit.
Okay, 48.
Because normally it's 2d8, you mean?
No. The bite is already 4d8, so it's technically it's a 8d8 damage.
Right,
if you
that's
do
what we're
critical
asking.
hits.
So roll
That's-
8,
that's-
roll
yeah.
8d8.
So, sorry, brain math. Stress, yes.
It's okay.
4d8 damage, the pooch?
Yeah.
Jesus
Big.
Christ.
That's a good puppy.
It's a good crit. Not if you roll like me, of course, but
I mean, 31 is nice. And what kind of damage is that?
That is piercing damage.
Is
Makes
it
sense.
considered magical?
Well, I
it's a
don't
magical
know.
push.
It
Does
is
it
a
mean
magic-
that it does magical damage?
It doesn't say that it's magical.
does
damage.
not
It just
say-
says piercing damage.
Right, so it is non-magical. It is considered non-magical damage then. Though it's a...
Yeah, it's the weird one. isn't it? I'm also gonna look it up.
Okay, you know what? Look it up. I will put down 31 damage. If it is Not magical. Well, he'll just gain another 16 back.
That's fair enough.
Okay, it is bloodied.
And then in all my panic, I am going to shoot a Ray of Frost against it.
Okay. 18 barely hits. Yes.
And then it's gonna be 3d8. 10 damage.
So 5 cold.
And it has also reduced 10 feet of movement speed.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking. I want it very far away from me, and I don't like it.
It can get anywhere in the room if it could actually move.
I am a human. Let me my disbelief. I say stay away from me.
Sure.
And I'm gonna continue very hard to scream, ladies, help!
Well,
Coming!
we're here.
Vroon, what do you do?
I mean, can I
You can try for another conjunction if you wish.
I mean, I guess. Why the fuck not? So that's 2d4?
No, just roll a d. Now that you've understood the system, just roll another d100.
Okay. 95. Oh boy, that's not good.
If 50 already, let's raise money.
So, could you roll me a d4 plus 1, please?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yes. Or d4 plus 1. 4.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me just check one thing. Yep. Okay. Sure. could
Very
you re-
nervous now.
You can refresh your character sheet, please.
Refresh my character sheet.
Yeah. There's a... You've just...
Is it good or bad? Is the question.
You've just gained +4 to your intelligence. Permanently.
Oh, fuck!
Hi. Okay, so high is good. I thought like Hi. Yes. I mean, verily. That's
High is
absolutely
very
much
high is
smarter.
very high is very good.
I am certainly much smarter.
I will say this. Because you rolled that, could you please make me an Arcana check?
I mean, I can now.
Is it a +4 to his modifier or to his?
I mean, that's a +2 to his
it's-
modifier.
It's yeah. It's
It's
still only a 10.
still, yeah. No, I would say with a 10, you're going. Wait, when I sat down, the chair sort of pivoted for me to be in a crouching position. What
Yeah.
happens if I stand up?
Okay. Sure. Yeah. But that's
Um,
the next round, I guess.
That's gonna be on your next turn.
Holy fuck. Yeah. Okay.
Damn it.
I mean, you've been hit like by an Algernon ray. Right now, your neurons are firing in a way that you have no idea how, and you're gonna, if you'd rolled me a 15 or 25 or whatnot, maybe we would have talked. But
I mean, my stat line is starting to become ridiculous.
yes, indeed. Gale.
Yeah, I am going to enter the room if I can hop over Sorsha?
You can hop over Sorsha, and I guess you could squeeze through the Nikolath. So
Yeah, I'll put myself just over here to have a
right, yeah.
assess the situation.
Mhm.
Oh, he's bloodied?
Oh yes, he's bloodied.
Okay, good to know.
I mean, he's been hit by. Every hit has been a critical on him.
Yeah, that's effective.
Yep.
This one
you
doesn't
get-
have legendary resistance.
Good.
Which means that I'm gonna restrain myself a little bit. Had I arrived there earlier, it would have been one hell of a storm, but with the situation being what it is, what type of attacks have advantage on him? Do they have to be
Physical.
Physical hits.
weapon attacks?
Weapon attacks, yeah.
And ideally magical, because, you know,
Yeah.
fiend.
Yeah, so a guiding bolt or a shatter or a thunder wave wouldn't have advantage on him, right?
Dexterity or strength saving throws, right?
Yeah, for the that he's gonna fail automatically. I'm gonna put it up again.
Yeah, anything physical, basically.
Yeah, if you do strength of dexterity saving throw, it fails automatically.
Let's get physical.
Yeah. I have 2 attacks with Tide's Will, so let's do that. Come on, tell me you hit. 18 to hit?
18 is a hit.
Okay.
Actually, technically it's a 19.
Oh yeah, right, because I have advantage. Okay.
So I would...
And so you crit.
And you crit. So,
Yeah.
I want you to roll me another d6 and another d8.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, lightning... It takes no damage from lightning.
Okay.
Right, so it'll take 8 plus 7, 15.
Alright.
And you can go for your second attack.
Yeah. I'll just roll to hit. That is a.
It's already
That is a
Critical.
crit, so just go ahead.
Is there such a thing as a double crit? No? No.
Ah, I wish.
Yeah.
Rolling 2, 1 plus 1 plus 1. Oh, because the...
No, because double botches would be. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do not want the... So the total... Where's that piercing? Divine strike damage is...
Piercing is 8.
And piercing is 8, lightning damage is 1, but that's the... Oh, it counted the lightning damage as... So yeah, so it takes... It takes... Yeah. Sweet. It takes 11 points of damage. I'll put in... Wait. Rolling 1 plus 1d... Divines... This is getting... Ah, okay, yeah. So it is indeed a total of 11. Okay. Yeah, it's badly hurt. Very badly hurt. Oh, you're muted, love.
Oh yeah, right. If it doesn't take the lightning damage, you just have to remove 1 because my trident only does 1 lightning damage. It's not doubled. It's not a roll, so it's not doubled by a critical or something. I'm borderline hesitating to cast Spiritual Weapon just to add an extra d8 plus 5 doubled, potentially, but I don't think so.
Save your spell slots, I think. Like, you were
Okay.
low already.
We have a lot of things on it right now.
Yeah.
If I can keep it unmoving.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
do that then.
Right.
Oh.
Considering that it went to bloody on like
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, Sorsha, you're up.
Okay, it's gonna be another stabbing.
Mm-hmm.
Now you die. So, Crystal Rapier.
That's interesting. That's a 29 to hit.
Yep.
Click on
What?
the damage to see if it does.
yeah, it's why is it lighting up the 15 as the crit?
I don't know. But
Like I mean the 29 is the crit,
the
right?
29 is not a crit.
Oh, okay.
29
is
is a 19.
Oh.
That is super weird.
But oh, it's because
Oh,
she
it's the-
activated the crit.
Yeah.
That's why. So total of where's the Genie's Wrath is 4, so total of 14, so that's a total of 21 damage.
Might want to turn that off again after this fight, otherwise it will be very confusing.
Yeah. Radiant so like I said, it doesn't take it takes 23.
Plus the green flame blade, which is
Go ahead.
2d8.
48.
Yeah, another 2d8.
Yeah. How do you do this?
She's probably like grabbing if he has a bit of clothes or something to climb on him and put the rapier between two ribs,
Okay.
right to the heart, and now you die. And
As you stab in, you sent that extra little jolt of fire, and there's a moment where there's no expression among it, right? It cannot express itself, and there's just a boom within you can see light coming through the rib cages. You can see the sort of the skeleton illuminated from the inside. There is a puff of green flame reverberating into that open mouth of his. The eyes go black, and he just crumbles into dust. However, what is left and hits with a clang is this large silver axe.
And when he falls to dust, with Sorsha in the middle because she climbed onto it, she turns to Heinrich and I cannot leave you 5 minutes alone without saving your ass, right? But I'm glad you're okay. I did enjoy that.
Going to say he's gonna walk to the dog that he only sees. He's gonna sit down. He's gonna put his arms around the dog. And he's just gonna look forward to him, and I'm gonna like, Vroon is inside. Oh yeah, and by the way,
And as you say that, Vroon, you sort of move that, you sort of step up,
Yeah.
and as you step on the chair goes vertical. The whole thing the rings stop moving. Well, they had stopped moving once you had stopped manipulating them. The thing sort of opens back up, and you can step out.
Like I think Vroon steps out, and there's like, there's a vein on the side of his head that's sort of more prominent. It's like,
He's got glasses now.
and I think he comes out and goes like, I believe the passageway over here probably leads to our companions.
You also, as you step out, there is a
Okay, there's
strong
gold.
there's strong smell of gold,
Yes.
around the sphere, but also you can smell an alloy of silver coming from the blade. Sorsha, you notice the blade has a fairly strong. It does have a sort of a magical effect, but it's not an aura around like you would have for your crystal blade. This is deep set, as in it reminds you almost of the kind of magic that would be in Rune's armor, or
Imbued.
no, it's the material.
It's
Okay.
the
The
essence
material
of the
is essentially magic in some way.
Oh yeah, one thing I just heard out loudly. Can you just say heal Dante, please? Because
Sorry?
while you're talking, you just hear growling. You just hear growling from distance, from somewhere. And I just say that word, please. It's a safety measure that I put in. It's like a password. Just say it, please.
Hail,
Heal Dante.
heal. Oh, heal Dante.
And then growling stops.
Sorsha, while you do not see the dog, you do detect that there is a fairly strong. Because this is what level? This is what level
Is this a
spell?
level? I think it's a level 5.
It's a
or
level
something.
5 spell. There is very strong magic emanating from where Heinrich seems to be petting the air.
And I'm literally with my arms over it, like holding the dog.
Is the dog invisible?
Yes.
Yeah. But
Oh,
there is a very fun side note to it, and that's something that I wanted to say. It also sees invisible creatures and see in the ethereal plane.
Yes,
so if
but
if there is
cannot
something
move.
present, yeah, but if there is something present that is observing us,
he'll
it would
spot
see it would spot it directly also.
Oh, like the hags.
Exactly.
Instance.
For instance.
Sick, nice.
Um,
And
So,
I'm trembling. I'm
as I said,
trembling. so-
Rune, you can. There's that. The dust and ash has sort of moved aside, sort of disappeared, but there is a very large axe which was not there before, just right in the middle there of the.
Yeah, I think Vroon, like as smart he is now, he has not observed any of what has just happened. So he'll be like, where did this X come from?
Well, it's twice now that you have missed a fight because you were trapped in some device.
What? What fight? We were fighting against the elements inside to get out. What is she talking about?
Sorsha is examining the blade because shiny.
Make me an invest.
And what about this gold?
Yeah, there are 5,000 gold pieces scattered across the room.
It smells very earthy and.
There is something though where the pieces are not of any currency that you've. I mean, bring them to a shop and they'll be able to be used, right? But this
There's just no imprint on it or something.
there is, but it's these. While the Waterdavian are sort of that done concave, these ones seem to be.
The golden dragons, yeah.
Yeah, you've got the golden dragon. No, these would be pieces. These are round, almost like they're sort of rounded discs in a sense.
Okay.
Where so disc with a hole in the middle. Yeah, you've never seen these kinds of coins before. But now you've got 5,000 of them.
Well, I mean, gold is gold.
Gold is indeed gold.
If you want me to check the object in question, just put it in front of me and check that bloody door. And points
Ah,
towards
yes.
the opening.
The door
I'll-
to the south, I believe.
I'll
yes.
I'll identify it if needed to.
Okay.
Are you uninjured?
Just gives a glare, just to a glare, gives just a glare to Vroon. Vroon, you know what? I am happy that you are safe and that you're doing fine. Everyone is alive and well. Can you just be so kindly to give me the object in front of me so I can identify it?
Ah, yes, of course.
Thank you very much, Vroon.
I think he will want to keep it. I think it's a weapon for Vroondom.
I will first identify what it exactly does, and then I will come back to Vroon.
Okay.
And also ritually cast Identify on it.
So, I will let Vroon refresh his
Character sheet.
character
Sheets, yeah.
sheet, and you can read the description. Oh, by the way, sorry.
Oops, oh, hello. It has an interesting color.
Yes, it does. So, just so you know, this particular weapon is unwieldy, which means that it is wielded with disadvantage by anybody who is not of a large size.
I'm almost large.
But however, you do
I'm
count
not,
as
yeah.
being large, which means you will not be rolling.
Oh,
So
because
you could actually use this.
I counted large for weight capacity. Yeah.
But in this case, I will allow it as well.
Okay.
I mean, this is one. But could you please read the description of the item?
Okay. While he's doing that, Gil will have a little tap on Heinrich's shoulder and say, "Oh, and by the way, impressive. You held your own impressively well. Good job."
yeah. That's yeah. Well,
It was a beautiful hold monster.
I am tired. I just want to go home.
Yeah. Do you want a hug?
Fine, sure. And I just open my arms. I'm like, sure.
The thing that is funny is that Sorsha is still small.
Yes,
So you
that's why
get a small Sorsha hug.
That's why I also say sure. Yes.
Just probably a bit climby on you. You're right.
Yeah. Well, I got gold out of it. And
And you're alive, which is, yeah, the most important.
Okay. So, Jan, do you want to share with the class what your new weapon is?
Well, I mean, it does it need attunement? Because it doesn't seem like it does when I look in it.
It does not.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
No, it does not.
Oh,
It is a
wait, yeah.
two-handed weapon, though.
Yeah, I remember now that you were saying that if you were rolling a 20 against Heinrich, that he would be dead.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that still applies.
That still applies. As you examined it, Sorsha, there's a moment where you realize that...
It's a Hetman's X.
Oh, it is... Well, basically, as you examine the blade, especially when you're going towards the edge of it, you realize that you just slightly cut yourself, maybe 2 millimeters before touching the edge of the axe.
Right.
This, for those who might know the vernacular, is a Vorpal blade. A Githyanki's, the equivalent of the Githyanki's silver blade. It is +3 to hit, and on a natural 20 will shear off a limb or head.
Yeah, the weird thing is the +3 to hit doesn't seem to apply beyond 20.
That's because you have to equip it.
Alright, okay. Sorry. Yeah, no, well, I mean, I have equipped it. I can't attune to it, so it's not.
Does it need to be attuned? I don't think so.
No, exactly. Like,
I mean, I have a +10.
yeah, no, +10 is my +10 is my normal. Like,
Well, I mean, look, I mean, it's good enough.
oh yeah, I mean, you know what? I can customize it and do a +3
Yeah.
to hit override.
I mean, technically, it didn't have a +10 to. Oh yeah, that's weird. It doesn't give you the.
Oh, no, no, I didn't want that. Now it did a +3 instead of +13.
Oh no! Apparently, the giant silver axe does need a tuning. If you want to get the +3, you these need does.
Yeah,
need
but the weird thing is I can't attune to it.
That's
like,
because you have.
Yeah, okay. I would need to.
Anyways,
Yeah.
you're gonna need. Well,
Not now.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
But yes,
okay.
just so you know, this is one of those fights where I had to prepare myself mentally as to if I managed to land a crit, and I had 2 attacks per turn, potentially with advantage if I managed to do it well. On a 20, I killed the character, and there was nothing you could do about it. Death Ward would not work.
So good job on the hold monster, Heinrich.
I'm imagining that something that gives +4 intelligence can also have bad effects.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, have you ever seen anything in this dungeon that was entirely 100% safe?
No.
Wait, you have actually,
I have.
but you passed by it.
Oh.
There's a few things that could have 100% helped you, which you decided to ignore.
I'm gonna repeat again. What is their south way of the door, please?
I believe it will lead us to our companions.
I mean, we can certainly check.
I have a question about that, actually. How did I not detect that in the previous room?
That I do not know, but we will have to see.
Because I've checked specifically for hidden passage.
We will. It might be that it's only accessible from this side.
Yeah, but even if it wasn't opening from the other room, I should have detected it. It's weird.
It might lead to somewhere else also. We don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to be a smart ass. Like, I mean, we have the map, and I was just trying to be a smart ass because my intelligence went up by 4.
And Sorsha clipped the wall.
Yeah, but there's no other option to go through.
I know. Don't worry. I'll move you all in. Sorsha, as you go through the tunnel, again, it's one of these smaller service tunnels. I mean, you're good. You're walking in no problem. And you do see that there's a series of, towards the end of it, it stops, and there's a series of steps that move up into the ceiling, and there's a lever next to it.
Did you check the ceiling?
No, probably just the wall, but I pulled the lever.
You pull the lever.
Yeah.
There's a movement, there's a grinding of stone, and you hear a shout in alarm coming from the other side as a trap door sort of reveals itself, and in there you have Zal's silhouette basically lifting his axe above you.
And I'm probably like, hi, what's up?
Zal looking at you going,
You're still small, right?
Yes.
as all of you pull out of the trapdoor. I will move you all in position. You notice that the I'll move Laryl, and I will say bye-bye to Pooch. You notice that the central
Right. My vision is the vision of my character seems to be fucked up because I
don't worry about it.
see. Yeah, thanks.
The whole central console has moved 5 feet to the side, revealing this opening.
Okay.
The reason why you could not see it was actually underneath the furniture.
Makes more sense, yes.
And indeed, it specifically mentions in the text that it is non-detectable.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the whole thing, players. I mean, I've trained my players well upon this. If you feel that there is something that is off, if you are lost while you've had all these feats that allow you to either detect or whatever, it's most likely because your GM has not forgotten that you can do these. It's just because there's a reason for it.
Oh, I wasn't doubting it,
Um,
but
I know.
was
I trained you
like,
well on that.
Yeah.
Wait, so we should move the configuration of the wheels so that we have, and I'm gonna draw this on the map, but like, because
Why?
we don't see it anymore. But if we set the configuration of the wheels to be able to do little movement on the
Yeah,
third
but-
cog.
Then we won't be able to access it.
To
We-
access what?
We if we
The
go back
final.
if we go back up to where we just came from.
We know
Uh-huh.
that the stairs for the next level are down there, so we have access, and that is the place that we haven't explored yet. So
We can now explore the room to the southeast
without having to
with
go
everyone
through
in the group.
Yeah.
You just have to jump over a
We just have
bottomless
to make it
pit.
through we everyone just needs to not fall into the abyss of mechanus.
I need to have a look at.
We're gonna need a long rest after that, guys, because Yeah.
Can we zoom?
No. Where? There's the control panel. You guys have set it into setting 1.
It's
Yeah,
currently
it's
into
in
this
setting 1.
configuration.
Yeah. And it needs to go back to setting 2, which is the basis configuration.
All right, because that would be the configuration that you can't access from. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, on that note, as we'll do the debriefing with the rest of your companions, and that whole thing. Congratulations, players, because those were 2 very tough fights, and Heinrich MVP
Heinrich was also-
this
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, that's fucking old monster.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure that this episode is The Wizard Shines.
Oh, Did
No,
my
I
mom
think- no,
or
no,
dad?
no, no.
Did my
No,
mom
no.
or dad see?
I know
it?
exactly what I'm going to call this episode. Fireball, hold the monster. And on that note, anyways, yeah, these were two fights where I legitimately was going, these are lethal, literally, and you did really, really, really well. So, the sphere can be re-explored if you wish. Quite possible that somebody might go and have a look.
you just want to roll a 95.
I would love that, but I have a certain. How did my spirit actually react while all that was happening at the same time?
I think you're. Oh, yeah. The god. I think your god was going. The moment where you're going through the whole list of spells, that wasn't you, Heinrich. I think that the Obalaka. It's Obalaka, right? Yeah, Obalaka was
Yeah.
basically going through your entire spell book in your mind and going, this will work, no, this will work, this one, no, this one, no, and basically going, this one worked because of this, 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 and basically just anxiety attack in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Obalaka doesn't like surprises.
Well, and luckily, inhabited someone that can hardly ever be surprised. Actually, can never be surprised, right?
Cannot be surprised, yeah.
Never be surprised.
I'm pretty sure that's Obalaka in your mind. Oh, you got that feat because of Obalaka. It'll stay, but I think Obalaka in the back of your mind has been rewiring a couple of wires or going, no, I need to increase the paranoia, decrease the satisfaction, the comfort.
So yeah, Heinrich will be very silent and will just follow the group.
Let's move into a bit more.
So Zal will not be able to make it through this corridor, will they?
Sadly, Zal will not be able to move through that corridor. No. No. Not without heavy assistance.
Yeah, or shrinking, or...
As in, yeah, magical, of the magical nature, yeah.
Vroon, can you ask permission to Zal if I can reduce him so he can get through it completely without any encounter, that he does not be bothered by his size?
Mhm.
But I prefer
Zal.
to ask permission.
I will start in one and Zal. Your master Lucano will be coming with us through this corridor, and you will not be able to accompany them in your current size. However, one of my companions can reduce your size. Do you accept?
Temporarily.
Yeah, temporarily, please.
Very well. And Lucanu sort of nods in.
And then Vroon goes like, "Yep, go for it."
How long does it last?
Beep, 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 beep. That is 1 minute, so it's gonna be.
It's gonna be tight.
We'll have to make it through the two corridors. And yeah, we can do
Quickly.
that in 1 minute. That's easy.
Yeah.
Like,
Remember, even at half size, he's basically going to be your size, Vrun.
yeah.
So he's still going to. Still going to be difficult terrain for him. So. But anyways.
Well,
But
I'll
if he
give the-
stays, if he stays, sorry, if he stays within 5 feet of me,
Yes, you can run
he
with
has
them. Yeah.
he has an increased movement speed.
Yeah. An extra
I'll
5
give
feet.
a hand. I'll give a hand to the big minotaur.
You know what, guys? I've already closed the session for tonight. I know you want to move forward, but yeah. We still need to think about Emmy's voice here, so this was a good time to stop.
Yeah.
But thank you.
I appreciate
Like I said, congratulations on these 2 fights. We'll see how you fare with the rest and how you basically what you decide to do, if you want to go directly to the 6th level or you want to explore that. I mean, you've got 2 other set pieces that you could explore.
I feel that we should at least go to the southwest because there's quite a large area there that's
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, discuss that among yourself. We will be playing soon. And for those who are watching, thank you for watching this far, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.